News coming in from Jammu and Kashmir, days after the killing of a Kashmiri Pandit, Sanjay Sharma, that we've been reporting. MHA now sends a high-level committee. The MHA has sent a high-level committee to review the law and order situation in Jammu and Kashmir. The Ministry of Home Affairs team will be headed by Joint Secretary rank officer for a couple of days. The ministry team has to submit a report to MHA at the earliest. Meanwhile, a security review meeting will take place in Jammu tomorrow. The team is to meet LG Manoj Sinha and other officials today and tomorrow. Even as a short while back, we had reported the first encounter between terrorists and security forces, and after that killing of a Kashmiri Pandit in Pulwama, which had shocked the entire Kashmiri Pandit community into action. Demands for Gursimran, we're hearing that demands for wiping out terror from the valley on the rise. Political war of words also erupting, with the PDP chief trading bombs, shooting bombs at the central government, claiming that she had done a better job and so on. Take us through all that's happening. We're hearing about an MHA high-level team to be visiting the valley soon.
Yes, a high-level meeting, a high-level team of the Ministry of Home Affairs has been sent to Jammu and Kashmir, and we are told that today afternoon the team, which is headed by Prashant Lokhande, who is the Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Home Affairs, which looks after the matters pertaining to the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir as well as duty of Ladakh. He will be reaching here, and the team will not only be meeting the Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha, the Chief Secretary Dr. Arun Mehta, but also will be holding a high-level security review meeting tomorrow in Jammu, in which DGP Dilbagh Singh, along with the J&K Home Secretary R.K. Goyal, will remain present along with other top officials. There will be an overall security review of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, because 2023 has not been so good far when it comes to the security forces. Though there have been several successes, but the terror incident that has taken place on 1st of January in the Dhangri village of Rajouri, and followed by an ID blast on 2nd of January that has claimed 7 innocent lives. The terrorists are still at large, and that is something really very concerning for the Jammu and Kashmir police as well as for the Ministry of Home Affairs. And the recent killing of the Kashmiri Pandit Sanjay Pandita in the Pulwama is also something that is really very worrisome for the MHA, because this is a big setback to the peace that was prevailing in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. No doubt that the perpetrators have already been neutralized, but there is a need that the MHA is looking for to maintain a permanent peace, because Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha has made it amply clear that we are not here to buy peace, but to establish a permanent peace in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. And that's why this team is here. The team is here for, we are told, a couple of days before it returns back to the national capital on 3rd of March, wherein it is expected to submit a report to Union Home Minister Amit Shah. And they will also be looking into the developmental projects that are taking place in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. So an overall review by the Ministry of Home Affairs is going to be done. But the most crucial part is the security review meeting, because the security scenario that has prevailed, be it the recruitment of the terrorists by the Pakistan by radicalizing them over the social media, or pushing of weapons, narcotics into the Indian territory so as to destabilize Jammu and Kashmir, has been a real concern. And that's why today afternoon, amateur team headed by Prashant Lokhande, who is the Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Home Affairs that looks after the J&K and the UT of Ladakh, will be reaching here in Jammu. Post that, the series of meetings are scheduled. LG Manoj Sinha is at present in the Srinagar Valley, but at around 12:30, a couple of minutes after the Union Home Ministry's team will reach Jammu, he too will be reaching Jammu, and we are expecting that there will be a meeting between the two, followed by a meeting with the J&K Chief Secretary Dr. Arun Kumar Mehta, in which a threadbare discussion will take place on the prevailing scenario. And tomorrow is the day when the security review meeting will take place, most likely at the Civil Secretariat in Jammu, wherein Home Secretary R.K. Goyal and DGP Dilbagh Singh, along with the senior officials of the Jammu as well as the Kashmir zone, will take part and will brief the MHA about the counter-terror strategy.
Right, and well, all eyes will be on that visit and what comes out of it, because the centre clearly now to ensure that, that some of the demands of the Kashmiri Pandits are met, particularly with regard to their safety and security, as another Pandit is killed in a brutal murder. Many thanks, Gursimran, for joining us with those updates. Let's move on now to some other top stories.